Daredevil Born Again, Episode 2, Optics. Wilson Fisk is settling into his new job as mayor. Matt Murdock takes on a very high profile case that's gonna piss everybody off and it's gonna put a target on his back from Fisk and the NYPD. We are introduced to a new character, Hector, and we know who BB is related to, which I thought was a really great callback because it was Ben Yorick that discovered the Kingpin. And I am very curious to see how they're going to use BB going forward. And if she discovers on whether or not Fisk had anything to do with his murder. Basically, the whole episode focuses on Hector. And Hector is minding his own business, going into the subway. He sees a pedestrian getting jumped by these two goons. He steps in because it's the right thing to do. And the pedestrian leaves as he's fighting them off. And one of them happens to trip and get hit by a subway car. And then that's when one of the goons identifies himself as the NYPD. And it's, oh shit, this is all bad for Hector. Matt Murdock is at the precinct working on a DUI case. He overhears Hector getting beaten by the cops. He steps in and represents Hector. He knows something's off about Hector, so he sends his buddy Cherry and his partner to go interview the wife. Cherry makes a discovery that Hector moonlights as a vigilante, the White Tiger. And with this discovery, Matt Murdock's pissed, but he's like, dude, you gotta tell me, you gotta be straightforward with me because the only way I can win this case is if I know how to lose it. Meanwhile, Fisk is trying to do the right thing. His publicist is telling him, look, man, traditional voters see you and Vanessa not really being cordial, and you're losing them. So Fisk decides to go and do couples therapy with Vanessa. We don't get down to the core root of it, but it does explain. I do like how they explain how Vanessa was missing from Hawkeye and Echo as a way of saying, oh yeah, Wilson Fisk just kind of disappeared while Vanessa took over the reins of the Empire. I think Fisk still loves his wife. I don't think Vanessa loves him anymore. And I think that's kind of a shame too because it is going to be very tragic when these two split. Because in the Netflix series, you know how Fisk doted on her. And now it's like he's trying to fight for her affection and she doesn't want. Now, I don't know if it's because like she thinks he's weak or she thinks that he is not the man that he used to be. And then we wrap up at the end where Murdock finds the witness. The two cops come in and Matt Murdock gets his Daredevil on. Like he at first he tries to resist and he's like, "Oh shit." But then, he steps up, breaks one of their arms and kicks their ass and it's just like lets out a primal scream because that is something that he has been holding in for over a year. Now this series is starting to pick up for me. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be like a court. We're gonna see Matt Murdock be a lawyer for once. Like I'm like, yes, I want to see that because I'm very interested in seeing like how good of a lawyer he really is. We're gonna see what the Punisher logo on these cops' arms is gonna represent, and we're gonna see what Fisk is really up to. The optics matter, and these two are gonna find out the hard way. 2 episodes in, and I am impressed so far. Let's keep it going.